We have this tweet from Unusual Whale. It says, "This is wild. Yesterday, a fake account tweeted that Eli Lilly and Co. was giving insulin for free. It was verified on Twitter. Lilly is now down 5% or roughly $20 billion. Here's the tweet. It gets crazier because it's not just Eli Lilly. They tweeted out with this fake. It's Eli Lilly and Co. verified. We are excited to announce insulin is free now. Take a look at this from Investors Business Daily. Eli Lilly dives after fake Twitter account promises free insulin, takes Novo Nordisk Sanofi with it."
That's
Twitter's
so awesome.
Twitter's
That's awesome.
Twitter's going crazy.
There was a bunch of fake posts that were pretty hilarious.
The George Bush one.
I was
and
just
then
going
Blair,
to say
and then Blair
the George
jumps in,
W.
he's
Bush
like, "Man,
one.
me too.
Yeah, George W. Bush allegedly posted, "I miss killing Iraqis." And Tony Blair's like, "Me too." Lockheed Martin
bro.
said that they're going to stop selling weapons to Israel, Saudi Arabia, and the United States based on an investigation into human rights. So there's someone trolling here. And at the end of the day, Big Pharma already made a lot of profit. This is not going to really hurt them, and it's not going to hurt them like they hurt the American people.
That's right. Crimea River.
Look. I was
Thank
thinking
you.
about this earlier. One I really liked was from Nestle. It said, "We steal your water and sell it back to you." But
Where's the lie? Where is it?
Suddenly, Twitter is entirely truthful, except for the fact that insulin's not going to be free.
Yeah.
No, but what I was thinking is, as I was driving back from dinner, I was just like, man, this is really crazy. All this stuff's happening. And then I was like, this is like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
It's just
Pure
everything's
chaos.
been so routine and so boring. And these fake tweets, because of Elon, has resulted in like a shock to the system. This is exactly what I've been talking about. Elon Musk threw a pie. I've been saying,
It's
someone
very
figuratively throw that
Trump
pie. Elon did it.
2015.
Yeah.
It is
Elon
that
2024.
energy.
We're wrong. It's not DeSantis. It's not. It's Elon. Well, he's not American.
He's South African, but he does get a lot of money from the government. But what he did here is make
We've had
Twitter
African
interesting.
presidents before, haven't we? Sorry.
No.
Oh wait, that was crazy.
Don't go there. But he did make Twitter
It's not
very
on the list.
interesting, and this could be why there's allegedly record users on the platform today. Because it's wild. It's so crazy. You never know what's going to happen.
You're not losing. That's the thing, is that Twitter's not losing users. So
They're losing money.
yeah, well, we will see. But they're losing other people's money. But they're not.
No, they're losing their own money. It's Elon said that they may go out of business. Elon actually said we may not survive the economic downturn unless we get subscribers.
But that was when he took it over.
No. This was like a day ago.
No, that's what I'm saying. He came into a failing business.
Yes.
Yeah, look
Well,
what
well,
happens.
well,
Look at what's
so-
happening with
It's not
Facebook right now
because of
too.
him.
No, sort of. The ad revenue stopped. The big advertisers paused their money.
Oh, right.
Activists went and said, "Do it or else."
Yeah.
Elon's like, "We got to fill that gap with subscriptions," and now they're
Now they
saying
can't do that.
What they might do is make it so that Twitter Blue verified accounts are the only way to see tweets, and all non-paid accounts will go into like a subcategory
Yeah, I've heard
that you have to search for. Like you can.
We were already there, though. I was
Exactly.
shadow banned for 11 months.
Yeah.
It was
Exactly.
crazy.
It's a
Elon buys
conservative
Twitter. So I was at 100. I never wanted to be this guy. I mean, I'm not a guy, but I never wanted to be this guy that's like whining about their followers. But I got to say, for 11 months, I was at exactly 94.3. And it was only after I had hit 100K in less than a year. So when you hit that number, something got triggered. So all of a sudden, Elon buys Twitter, and in a week, I'm back up over 100K. Tell me that's not nothing. That's weird.
Let me. I'll give you
Just
this. I'll give you the
have
simple
normal
version. I'll give you the simple version as to exactly what happened. The reason Twitter was the free speech wing of the free speech party is because it was operating on investor cash. They built up this big platform, making something fun and exciting. Then the investors came and said, "When do we get our return?" And they said, "We will start selling ads." They did. The advertiser said, "Hey, we want to buy more ads, but you got a bunch of Nazis on the platform." And they said, "Okay, we'll ban them." Then a bunch of activists were like, "That conservative guy is also a Nazi." And they said, "Okay, we'll ban them."
Exactly.
They slowly started chopping away at the block, trying to make something they could sell to advertisers, killing the whole system in the process. In 2015, Twitter was on the verge of shutting down completely. People don't know this. It was about to go out of business until Donald Trump signed up, or he was on. Donald Trump was already there
And
until he came in and started tweeting up a kafifi, and then all of a sudden it was exciting. Ads were making money again. But Twitter had to keep censoring because the activists were screaming and the advertisers were listening.
This is the best analysis I think I've heard on what actually happened.
This is exactly what happened.
That's pretty good.
And so
I buy that 100%.
inside the company, Jack Dorsey is like, we need to find a way to make this work. And so he promises me years ago, like, we're going to create a path to redemption. They never do. And it's because of this. Elon comes in and says, I'm going to bring excitement back to the platform. And the advertisers immediately jump ship. Now he says they're burning $4 million a day. Subscription is the only way to save the platform, or he should gut the whole thing. The video files should be done through like BitTorrent or decentralization. I'll tell you, you look at Parler, Gab, Mastodon, they're certainly not spending $4 million a day to operate. Elon could grind the whole company down to a skeleton crew and make it a bare bones text communication platform. Video and photo can be hosted on other platforms. He can do a partnership with Rumble. That'll cut his costs way down. There you go. Elon, save your company.
I mean, that was pretty on point.
Are you on the platform?
It's a showstopper.
Are you on the platform,
Yes,
Corin? And how do you like it so far?
Well, I tell you what, when it first started, I was having a lot of fun because there was just so many ridiculous, stupid cat memes and all kinds of fun stuff. I mean, I was having a gas, just clown. That's pretty much what I do now on my site. I try not to take it too seriously because it's just. It can get too heavy. Life is so heavy as it is with everything that's going on.
It's not for serious things.
So that's what I attempt to do. Even if I'm making political comments, I try to do it in an offhanded sort of way that hopefully brings some kind of sense of humor to it, rather than just like always just being dark about everything.
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
Yeah, the person I am on Twitter, I believe or I hope is not the person I am in real life. Like I've tried to explain to people like how to have a good Twitter account or whatever. Not like I have some great Twitter account, but it's like my way of saying it is the worst parts of my personality I save for Twitter. And like I'm actually a nice person. So people meet me in real life and they're like, "Oh, like you're actually like really nice," and like not like cuz on Twitter all I do is shred people, but I shred people on my side. That's the thing. If we're going to play sides here politically, I shred people on the political right who are lying to people. I shred phonies. That's my big thing, right? Like the other day I went after AFPI.
There's a lot of phonies out there.
Yeah, and so like that's where I kind of find my role, because I don't work for anybody. And so everybody works for somebody, right? Like everybody thinks they're going to come back into some magical administration or something like that. I am the boss. Like, what am I going to fire myself? So that's the one thing I can give, is to be truthful.
What I do on Twitter is I basically just tweet the exact opposite of things.
Yeah.
Great. No, that's awesome.
4D Trump chess today?
I said 12th dimensional.
Okay,
and then I said Trump's level of chess playing is so advanced, he surpassed M theory. It's very esoteric. M theory has 11 dimensions. Trump's playing 12th dimensional chess. But no, I can't say exactly what I tweet, not on YouTube, but that's the point, is I realized that if you tweet something that's factual, based on factual news and a link to the news story, the media will twist the context of what you said to make you look bad. And they'll accuse you of things you didn't actually do. So this election integrity project or whatever accused me of being one of the biggest spreaders of like election misinformation or something, which is totally false, because I use NewsGuard, which is this like, they do a partnership with Microsoft for funding, and they fact check. And so all the stories I'm putting out are just basic, So then I realized, okay, all I got to do is share the story and say the opposite, and then I win, because now they can't accuse me. So I'll if I see a story that is shocking to the narrative, that, Biden commits X crime, I'll say, this is clearly false. Biden would never do something like this. You are all crazy conspiracy theorists. That's how I operate on Twitter. And, but some of the tweets are real. So you never know.
That's awesome.
And that way, if you're a journalist, you just have to ask me for a comment to figure out which one's actually how I feel or not. There you go.
I'm just there for the memes.
That's not bad.
You know what I'm saying?
The memes are, I think, a lifeline to free civilization that could actually save us during these very difficult times. But
they always
the hammer thing has brought up some just memes that have just been
no.
They've been just so funny.
Dude, I had to do Gutfeld the night that
the hammer
came
wrestling
out.
match.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, the pink hammers that you insert batteries into.
Yeah.
But that's again family friendly show here. I apologize here, but it's not just Twitter having difficulties here. The corporate media is now reporting that Twitter was only able to get about $500,000 from Twitter Blue itself. That's some of the reports that I haven't seen.
$500,000?
Only $500,000 was able to be made off of Twitter Blue, according to some corporate media.
But in like a day.
You mean
how
a day?
long has it been allowed? I mean, it's been out for a day.
In total, that's what.
Yeah, it's been up since
A day.
Monday, 1 week.
That's $500,000 for the whole month. And
No, and they paused it. They paused it
it's
till Wednesday, so it's like
literally
2 days.
been 2 days. Yeah.
But you're saying
Still.
they paid $8 everyone's paying for a 30-day thing. They've made $500,000 in 30-day subscriptions,
No.
but they need $4 million a day.
Yes.
So they need
Right.
30. What's
Hold
that?
on, hold on, hold on.
120 million a month.
Slow down. It's been like 2 days. They paused it until Wednesday. They kicked it open. If they made $500,000 within, so it was like, I think it was Tuesday. I was able to. No, it wasn't. It was Wednesday. They paused it for the midterms, and then Wednesday it went live, and then it was shut down late last night or early in the morning. So it was
Yeah, it had to
barely
be
up
last night.
barely up for 2 days, and he made $500,000 in subscriptions. They're going to get that same $500,000 again next month, but fair point, they need $4 million per day. Thanks for watching this clip from the Timcast IRL podcast. Hang out with us live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. and become a member over at timcast.com for uncensored, members-only shows exclusive. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you all next time.